Put little stuff on. Met some guy that played ball with in the air house. I said, I shower. Oh, this means that actually sit just come out my pores once I take a shower. I actually went and said that. After that, but that smells good. There you go.
Oh no, I don't want to do it like that, cause
it shows you live.
I know, but it hears us on here, not through the.
I can see you, Lord Jesus, help us.
You see me?
Oh Lord.
You see me?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Now I can see all of us.
Okay, no. You can hear us?
Oh no, I don't do it like that. Cause
you can hear?
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I can see. Don't say no more. Just kidding. Yeah, I can see. Y'all found it?
Yeah, I can see your face.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah. Leave it.
Okay, turn your phone down. We do it like this until the computer get back. Okay. So.
But we was fine when you saw us when we were back here. We were good.
But I can't be away from it because I can't see like over there.
Oh.
So I gotta have it with me. That's what I didn't want to do, but I'll do it till she get back. Okay, so listen, we're having technical difficulties right now because the computer shut off and we have to wait to make sure it come back on. But we're back and we're gonna do it like this, and everybody's where they are. Go.
Hey.
Kenya. Eric. Okay, so this is where we at. We're gonna talk for a second, and then we'll finish the announcements and make everything come up. So let's just get into it since they want to talk about it. I want to kind of wait a while before we jump into this because this is gonna be a real big situation. We're only gonna last about 10 minutes on this topic. Okay. The question was, Eric called me last night wanting to aggravate me. He raised my blood pressure by asking, I need you all to think before you answer. Don't just answer this. Think about the answer that you're about to give. I know it's going to sound strange and unorthodox and out of your norm to say yay or nay to this, but just listen closely. And then I'm going to give you a definition after you give me your answers. We use this word so commonly and we may not know the definition of it. Okay? So, this is what we said. Can cheating be categorized or labeled as a mistake? Can you cheat and it be labeled as or addressed as I made a mistake? The action, me cheating, whatever. Can I call it a mistake? It's real simple. My answer was, of course, yes. You can cheat and say, yeah, I made a mistake. Lo, what was your answer? Just answer the question. Yes or no? We'll get into the details later. Can you cheat?
Hell to the no.
Okay. Can cheating
Go to
be...
Eric. Go to Eric.
What's up, Rod?
You need to, yeah,
So can cheating be considered? Can you say that cheating is a mistake?
Just yes or no, sir.
Rod said nope.
Just yes or no, sir.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so can you come
Okay,
back
I want to go to comments.
Come back to me now, because I didn't
Even in
answer
all,
I didn't
no.
answer that.
Well, I didn't know you want to answer. You sound like you want to kind of go past. I don't know. Can cheating be a mistake?
No.
Okay. So I'm the only one on this panel said yes. Rob, you said no. No cheating. Well, I don't know what you mean. No cheat. Like cheating can't be, or you what? Like, okay. So
maybe he doesn't want to talk.
let me. So let me.
No, don't do that.
So let me explain my yes, and then I'll let everybody else explain their no. That's fair?
That's fair.
That's fair.
Let's get it.
That's fair.
When you define the word mistake, can you help me out,
I
Kenya?
am gonna help y'all right now. I'm gonna stand behind you so that we can know how foolish you sound.
according to Wikipedia,
Oh, and he trying to cut me out the video.
that
No, sir.
basically
when you define the word mistake,
it says
what do you have,
it's
Kenya?
an action that is a misguided judgment or something to that.
Nah, I
effect.
need you to look it up because I don't want people
Okay.
feeling like
You
I'm
know
making
what?
this up. Give me the actual definition of the word mistake.
Chloe, can you look it up for me, please?
Oh.
Thank you.
We just all read it.
It's
Now,
an action.
this is why I told you guys not to answer so fast, because society has taught us to use, thank you, use this word. And let me give you the definition of mistake. And now I want you guys that's listening and viewing to go back over this word and answer this question. Mistake defines as this: an action or judgment that is misguided or wrong. Again, an action or a judgment that is misguided or wrong. Again, an action or judgment that is misguided or wrong. Okay. So again, when I say, can something be a mistake, like cheating? Take your definition of mistake and how long you've been saying the word mistake and whatever you define mistake as, and use the definition and answer that question. Because mistake is, you see, you're looking right. I ain't gonna get to his comment yet. I see his, but I ain't gonna get to his comment yet. A mistake is an action or judgment that is misguided or wrong.
Okay.
It's simply that. It don't tell you about what we feel about it, how we think about it, who intended. It says an action or judgment that's misguided or wrong. So if I do something and it was misguided, I can consider that as a mistake. If I do something, my action, and it was wrong, I can consider that as a mistake. I don't care what you feel about it. I can consider that as a mistake. Text, what's the name? Tell her yes, that's it. Tell him on the phone. Tell her yes, that's the charger. So now, yes, if I cheat, if I went out and I ain't say how I that was misguided
Or wrong. Okay.
or wrong. I was wrong in my action. I was misguided in my action.
You were not misguided. You knew what you were doing.
Listen, it didn't say that. It said I was misguided or I was wrong. So my action of cheating
Let me help you
could be considered wrong. I know you want to say intent, but it could be considered my action was wrong.
Let me tell
That's
you
all I
where,
got to say
let me
about
tell
it.
you
And I don't
where,
want to talk about it no
let
more.
me tell you where he was misguided. He was misguided in thinking that he can breathe after. He was misguided in believing that somebody wasn't gonna. What was her name? Bobbitt. What was her name? Lorena Bobbitt. Him. Bobbitt is her name.
Yes.
Lorena Bobbitt. Yeah, that was the mistake. The mistake was he wasn't gonna get effed up. See, the thought of not having the flashes of knowing that what's gonna happen to you, that was the mistake. The act, you was willing. You was all in. You was, hey, listen, walk through mud, you could F through, all that. You was all in. The mistake was everything that's coming after that, because you're like, oh, I shouldn't have did that. But the act of cheating was a conscious decision.
Okay. I respect her mind thoughts on that. If we stuck to the word at hand, mistake, I want somebody to prove me wrong, that why my action that was wrong can't be categorized as a mistake. She said just now her own definition, because I used the very word that we just used. I used the definition of that very word and said my action was wrong. Mistake says clearly it's defined as an action that was misguided or wrong. It's not wrong? It was interrupted. We're back. Okay, so I use my actions. My action that I done was either misguided or wrong. If I did something that was wrong, it could be considered as a mistake. We as people put the intent on it and say you knew what you were doing, so it's no longer categorized as a mistake. That's not the word mistake. That's not what mistake was defined as. It didn't say we can categorize it and use what we want to use. It said me doing an action that was either misguided or wrong. No matter what you feel about my action and my intent of it, it can still be a mistake. Somebody prove me wrong. I'm just waiting on somebody to prove me wrong.
How would you misguided?
Yes.
I ain't say I had to choose the misguided part in that word. I could say it was wrong. It said misguided or wrong.
But how do you get the right to choose which word you're going to use?
Because it gave me the right. It said or. Or makes you give a right to either or. It didn't say and. It didn't put a slash and say but. It said or.
No.
Misguided or wrong.
No.
Now I know we all kind of know English a little bit, and we know what or mean. Or mean either or.
Or means either or.
Or means either or
this or that.
either. This or that.
This or that.
That's what or means.
Because or don't mean either or.
Or mean this or that. I can choose this or that. So you asked me how it was misguided. It could have been misguided. I could have. Okay, I'm gonna show you what's a misguided cheating.
Okay.
Ladies, you ain't gonna agree with me. We already know. Whatever. I go out because I'm upset because of what just took place with me. And
Nope.
you asked me, well, how was it misguided?
That.
I'm showing you what misguided is.
All right.
My mindset was whatever it was with the woman I was with. What I felt she was.
The fuck?
So, you gonna let me?
Are we three?
Are you gonna let me tell you what misguided is or what or not?
Okay.
My mindset leaving was whatever I thought about the woman I was with. I could have thought that she was cheating. I could have thought that this relationship was no longer valid. I could have thought that whatever I wanted.
Thought the relationship was no longer valid.
I'm just giving you a misguided definition.
Okay.
I'm just giving misguided. When you say misguided is wrong thinking. I was guided in error. Something led me wrong in my thought pattern. Whatever it may be, even if it was me. Even if it was me, something led me down the wrong thought process in that. And it led me to do something that I now regret. Why wouldn't that be considered a mistake? Because you feel like I had the same my intentions?
No.
Why wouldn't that be a mistake? After I do it, let's say I do go out and cheat, and then I later on say, man, I regret what I've done. I didn't go out there. Man, I messed up. I made a mistake. Why is that so bad to be able to say I made a mistake? I ain't trying to.
Because you did it with ill intent. That's why.
How you know? How you know my intent? How you know what my intent was?
You just said you were misguided. It wasn't good.
But that's what the mistake means.
Okay, so good intent.
Mistake means misguided.
Right, but it was ill intent that made you want to cheat.
But isn't that the definition of mistake? Misguided? So my ill intent was misguided.
But what I'm saying is it was all ill intent. Like you knew you were going to do that.
I didn't know how I knew.
Gloria, please.
The women giving me evil eyes right now.
I'm flabbergasted because let's be all right. So okay, let's take you out the scenario. Yeah. Let's do this. You say something that's extremely uncomfortable in your relationship,
mm-hmm.
and your significant other feels some sort of way about that because they're misguided or they misunderstand and they go cheat. There's no way in God's green earth that you're gonna sit here and be like, oh, you know what, you're right. That was a mistake because the D was there, you washboarded it, all that. And you didn't mean it, surfboard, whatever. I'm not young anymore, y'all. Do excuse me. And I didn't mean it. There's no way. There's no possible way you can even take that and think that you're gonna be going by Webster's definition of mistake.
How you gonna make your own definition?
If you leave, it's cause you know there are things that are done and things that are not done. Okay. You don't go shoot something and say that was a mistake. You don't run people over. Oh Lord, I don't know what they're
Did
drinking.
you see this?
No.
Really?
What is it?
This is my. Can you be on the show? Really?
Oh. Oh, nice. Does it work?
You're on the
No,
show.
I'm sorry, y'all.
This girl.
Does it work? Not that it matters to me because hell, I'm by myself. I'm single. I go home. My kids gonna be like, "What you doing in there, mom? Mind your business." This is grown folks conversation.
Grown folks.
Right.
Adult conversation.
Hey, listen, this is grown. Right. Listen, I made a mistake and had something Marcus was playing with, and now I can't leave the bathroom mistakenly. No, but yeah, there's no way. There's no way you're gonna be able to get away with that. Again, that's like all of these. You know what? This is a good point, and I'm gonna kind of take it off of cheating a little bit. This is where that officer said she made a mistake and shot him.
Absolutely. She knew she was going into the.
Here is the perfect example of the difference between intent and mistake. I don't know about you guys. I shoot guns. I love guns. I also had a taser. I don't have one now, which I think I'm gonna go get one, but neither here nor there. The difference between a taser and a gun is very, very different. Where law enforcement puts a taser and a gun are on two totally different sides of their body. A taser's yellow, a gun is black. Taser, 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 taser. Boom, boom. I made a mistake and shot him. There's a very big difference here. And I don't care what the dictionary says, but you can't sit here and tell me that she accidentally shot that young man.
Mistake ain't saying nothing
was-
about accident. Mistake didn't define as an accident. It said your action was wrong or misguided.
Her action was wrong because she killed somebody.
Let me tell you, you made a good point.
And she said she was misguided because she thought it was a taser and not a gun.
No, you made a great point. You made a great point.
Does not
I like
work.
the switch up. You made a great point, which made me even think.
Go ahead.
Now, would I like the fact? I know y'all gonna jump in this. Would I like the fact that this lady said she made a mistake? No, I don't like the fact that this lady said she made a mistake. Do I believe her intent was ill? Yes, I do believe her intent was ill. Does that change the usage of the word of her saying I made a mistake?
Absolutely.
Let me tell you why.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you why I don't. Let me tell you why I don't. Let me tell you why she's able to use mistake and why she's able to use. Even now, she uses that word, and that word is not it's criticized by us, of course, because we're looking and we're saying, nah, Heifer, you meant to do that. Because we look at it as intent. We look at it as, oh, no, you meant to do it, so no, it can no longer be a mistake. The reason she's able to use that word, because in using the word mistake, it means just that. She did something that was misguided or she did something that was wrong. It doesn't change her intent. It doesn't change her being wrong in doing it. It doesn't change her being racist. But the word that she used is factual. She did make a mistake. Now, did she purposely do it? I believe she did.
Absolutely.
But that don't have nothing to do with the word, you saying I made a mistake. She did. Because she did an action that was wrong.
No.
The word is used to me. In some cases, again, the word is used to me in some cases when you want to be forgiven. Because automatically when you say, I made a mistake, you're asking someone to totally forgive you.
Agree.
For what you're doing.
Agree. I believe
Okay, that is their excuse.
Asking for anybody to forgive you. What you are asking for is a pass.
No,
whether they forgive you or not.
That's a
You
get out of.
don't want to be the
I believe
person
You don't want to be. You don't want to own it.
I believe
You don't want to own
mistake
it.
is remorseful.
That's a
You
get
have
out.
a- you
That's a get out of jail free card right there.
No.
Mistake. Yes, it is.
No.
You better know. You need to charge
You
this.
need to charge everything. I'm gonna need you to do better.
Right. His electricity went out by mistake.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't paid. So mistakenly, the FPL came over here and shut the thing off.
Listen, I understand all my codes are saying. I feel
In
them.
the literal sense,
I do feel
in
them.
the literal sense of the word, yes, you are correct. I'll give you
But
that.
I need you to get in the
Oh
camera.
my God.
I need you to say that in the camera, man. Don't try to say that and
Listen.
act like the camera ain't on you, so they don't know who's saying it.
This hurts me to my
I
heart.
know it do.
Pains me. But in the literal sense of the word mistake, he is somewhat sort of kind of right. It is poor judgment, and it is wrong.
But it
can't
can't be used with cheating.
But it can't be used with cheating. You
It
cannot
cannot
use
be
mistake
used
with
with
cheating.
I didn't read that. I didn't read that you can't use it.
You cannot. You cannot. It's not interchangeable.
How you use the word
It's not-
cannot be utilized.
I didn't read
It's
that.
the interpretation, Marcus.
Right. It's not. You can. It's not
You cannot
interchangeable.
use cheating
With mistake.
Why? I didn't read that. You can't do
Because
that.
cheating is something that is premeditated.
The lady just used mistake with killing somebody. So how you
But
can't
she
use it
didn't
with
go
cheating?
there. She didn't
Listen,
go there.
She didn't go there to kill him.
Hold on. So that's the difference. Because even when you're saying a mistake, there's a difference between manslaughter
There's levels.
and murder.
Absolutely.
You understand?
The world put
There is a
the
difference
world put
between
levels on that.
there's a difference between murder and premeditated. So when we
The
all
world-
say
the
no,
world
no,
put that on
no,
that
no,
difference.
no, no,
That's
no,
not a real
no,
difference.
no.
No.
You can make a mistake and run someone over.
No, it's not a real
Yes,
difference.
you can. But if I'm ramming into you, there's no mistake
That's
here.
not a mistake.
This is murder.
No,
Now,
why-
if I sat in
why
my
is it-
room and I was like, you know what, she get off of work at 6
No.
o'clock.
So
I'm about to run this broad over. That's premeditated.
no,
Right.
no, that's
But
what
guess
we're
what?
doing.
When the
What
cops
we
come,
doing about it?
when the cops come, I'm like,
I made a
I did
mistake.
that by mistake.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
That's
this
an
is
And I
this is
utilize
this is
it.
where mistake get used at. No. This is where mistake get misconstrued at. This is where mistake get misconstrued at.
But you cannot, in the literal sense of the word, you're right.
I know
Right. You're right. But you cannot use cheating and mistake. You cannot use cheating and mistake in the same
sentence. Yes, what you're saying about
But
the word mistake is
nobody
yes, but the way
said
that
that
you're
law, that was
utilizing
law.
it is
That-
not
we
right.
made it a law.
That's what I'm saying.
We made it a law.
You cannot just.
Society made it a law.
No.
Yo, we got technical difficulties. I'm waiting on the charger.
Glow, wait, let me
The
see.
phone, the
Ride.
computer on.
So Rod, real quick. What you say? 6/19 is Black Gun Day. All right. I spoke to somebody about an AR, so hopefully it'll be coming soon.
We're in the middle of the show.
Okay, I just wanted to tell you that because I know you be on my back about it. No, for real. I'm supposed to have an AR coming, so just wanted you to know. Look, somebody. What's up?
Yeah, we got on tonight because we waiting on the charger. You know,
But
somebody. in charge
I
of
had to
computer.
cut him off with his cheating and you know.
Okay, so let's get
Yeah.
Duran involved while we still here.
Oh.
He's late, but he ain't late as he usually be. Okay, that definitely me. I don't know why we got another woman close. I'm just saying, but welcome Kenya to the show. She be on our comments a lot.
Yes.
So she said she's sick and tired of being sick and tired. This is Kenya, who's always slick rapping with us. So she's on now. She said she's coming in tonight, and she gonna talk about this, whatever we talking about in person.
Let's talk about it.
Just for tonight.
Yeah. Well, the days and I'm off.
Days like you. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
The Wednesdays and I'm off.
make sure I get your number, so I can speak to your supervisor. So we can,
There it is. And Duran, we already shouted you out. We said, man, your grand opening was lovely.
Yo,
You taking over the mall, brother. I see
That's
it,
it.
and we congratulated you on all. You want to thank everybody that came. You had an awesome grand opening. I got some on right now.
yeah, I can smell it.
Smell me,
No,
smell me, smell me We here. I'm smelling all oily up in here.
When I took the phone from him like this, I was like,
Ooh, you wanted to eat me up, did you? I know you did, girl.
Lala, no, it wasn't even like that.
It's the Afro
oh my.
That's what I said. I was like, yeah, mess around.
So
and we
listen,
screwed.
so let everybody know before
Well-
we ask you this question.
Well, first off, let me first say, before I thank anybody, I thank God for everything, all the favor that He has given me, doors He is opening, so on and so forth. So without God, I would be nothing. I can't. I'm nothing. That being said, I'm gonna get that out of the way. But then, I thank my family, my mom, and my family that has been supporting me through the years and all of my endeavors. And then I thank all of you, every one of you guys that came out on Saturday to make my grand opening a success. It was nothing less. I'm so humbled. I'm grateful.
So I just want to know how much you made. That's like,
Oh,
I think all us feel, everybody scared to ask, but I want to know, like, what was the end number?
Right.
Because, boy, them $15 was adding up, boy. $15 to $20 a bottle. Boy, we was buying. I seen everybody getting 3 and better. So, I mean, I'm just saying.
Listen, I am
You know, good stuff
I
when
am
you see it,
again
when you
I
smell
am
it.
humbly grateful for the
Smell good.
outpouring of love and support. And matter of fact, again, I want to thank everyone that came by and patronized in a tangible way. But I also want to give a shout out and thanks to everybody who posted, who repost, who told a friend and tell a friend, so on and so forth. I even thank you guys, and I even ask you to continue to post and share because that is how I will thrive, and I am a representation. Yes, it's something that God given me, and He opened up the doors with the skill sets and talent that He blessed me to move forward. But yeah, I am an extension of you guys, So without you guys, there's no me. So again, I want to thank you all, thank you all, thank you all, thank you all. My website is Nubian Essentia, Nubian, like the little Nubian queens that we have, our culture, but also Essentia, 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 NubianEssentia.com. You can find me in the mall, Broward Westfield Broward Mall, which is located in the city of Plantation, Florida, on University and Broward Boulevard. So again, I want to thank everybody, everybody, everybody. Listen, just to let you know that I provided a better and another alternative for to smell good. Instead of paying 100, 200, 300, $400 for a bottle of perfume. Oh, how much is Baccarat Rouge going in?
Like $4 and change.
$4.95. You say what?
It's $495.
My goodness. Oh my God today. My that's somebody car payment.
Yes.
That's some people's rent payment, as well.
That's foolishness. That's what it is.
That in her words, that's foolishness.
That's foolishness.
But I have the lights thereof. My oils being able to afford common people just like us that want to afford the finer things in life, but sometimes we got to prioritize. Nonetheless, you can still live bougie on the budget,
Right?
And live luxury for less. You get luxury for less. So that's what I provide: the natural fragrance oils, shea butters, black soaps, so on and so forth. Natural products. So I am, striving to break barriers and to let all entrepreneurs know that, hey, I'm a little boy from the hood. So I thank you all again for it. But back to what's the topic? That's the question I need to be.
Is cheating a mistake?
Can you use the word mistake in cheating? Because all right, so this is it. We're gonna go through it. He says that by the word in the dictionary, mistake, you can say that cheating is a mistake. No, you cannot. It is misuse of the word, and you can't put them both together. However, he's really under this impression that we're making this up.
Right.
Okay, let me hear from my male counterpart.
No.
No.
So you're saying
No,
cheating is not a mistake?
No, because it's premeditated.
Right.
Cheating.
How can you call it a mistake when you continuously to
Right.
go into that?
Okay, I get it. I understand.
Right.
So that's the question to me.
Yeah.
Well, that's the panel's question. Yes.
What we're saying is basically you can't use those two in the same.
Okay.
You can't put them together. It's just no way. Cheating is
You consciously know what you're doing.
exactly.
I get it. Yeah.
Exactly. Cheating
So-
is a conscious decision.
All right.
You can't make a mistake.
Don't let them You gotta let me tell you first because they're gonna give it to you their way, and their way will make it sound like, nah, you can't say cheating a mistake. But if you let me break it down for you, you will understand what I'm saying.
Can I ask a question? Why you guys recording like this instead of landscape?
Because
landscape?
That right there, because we're waiting on that.
Oh, her.
Because she had my charger.
Your watch. Oh, the charger.
The laptop. He ain't charging. Okay.
And that's because FPO mistakenly turned off the lights because he mistakenly did not pay his bills.
That is a mistake.
That's a mistake, right?
Oh, that's all right. That was a mistake.
That's right.
Me too. Me and you both.
Hey, tell him. And you got a reason, but this is gonna be a real mistake. Exactly.
Okay, give us a show, please.
So, when you want to explain why you on work, when we walking like you talking?
I'm gonna break it down to you right now, Durant, because the way they explain it, they won't give you no, they won't give it no life.
So before,
I'm gonna just touch on it in a second, and we're gonna move on. But this is what I said: when we define as society, the word mistake is so already in our minds as what we feel it is. We never took the time to really define what the definition of the word. Being a preacher, you know, is what we do. We got to define every word, every sentence. That's what we do. You get good at it. So the word mistake means, Ken, because you were the guest on the show. You have a job. Everybody got a job.
It's an error.
No. Listen to the actual. There we go. It's an action or judgment that is misguided or wrong. Let me do it again. It's an action or judgment that is misguided or wrong. See how simple that is?
Gotcha.
So, simply, I can say, if I've done something and it was wrong, I made a mistake. Now, people, of course, would say, you knew what you were doing, so how can you say it was a mistake? Because the word told me I can say it was a mistake.
Okay.
The word said it's an action or judgment that was misguided or wrong.
You can use mistake, but you cannot use mistake in anything that you
I
do.
didn't read that.
Cheating is not something that you can use
I didn't read that. The definition
murder
said
is not something you can use
that's not what I
mistake
read.
for. Premeditated murder is
That's
not
what I read.
something
I
that you
read
can use
the
mistake
definition
for.
on your phone. Said it's an action or judgment. That was I mean, I didn't read that.
For a telephone number and use it for
Exactly.
Listen,
Exactly.
if it's wrong,
I made a mistake and got her information.
We feel it's a cop out because we feel that word mistake is used so often, but it's not by the definition of the word. It's by what we think.
You cannot use the word mistake in everything. If that was the case, then we would say everything is a mistake, and that is not the actual truth. It's not what's happening.
So I'll put let me put it in a whole different context. All right, and I agree. So, before you guys even say anything, Marcus, I agree that a mistake it's premeditated, and when you do something consciously over and over. Now, if it happens one time, that can be considered a mistake.
I'll even take that.
If it happens, you know what? Because sometimes, before I even go there,
break it down, Brand.
So one of my relatives, just this week alone, lost misplaced my key. I let them hold my vehicle, and they misplaced my key. All right. Took a while for me to find it. We found it. Hey, listen, they made me late. I get it, So I said my feedback to them. Well, listen, I get it. Well, it has happened before. This recently happened again, right? So I said, okay, I get it. Just next time, please just put my key in your purse. Put it in your drawer. On your wallet, whatever. Put it in your bra. Put it in your pocket.
You did it twice. I don't know if it was me in the business next time.
No, but
Hold on.
Okay, we're there.
Okay. All right. So